What is up, YouTube? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my very first ALGS news video. Hope you guys are excited as much as I am to launch this brand new channel. Make sure to show it some support by leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and also entering in that giveaway over from my main channel. So the reason I wanted to make this channel is because we just have a lot of people that'll drop off the video whenever I start talking about ALGS stuff. Now, when there's big news, of course, I'm going to include that in my main channel as well. But this is going to be all things ALGS, a deep dive into the scene, a deep dive of coverage that's going on with the system. And so I'm just really excited to launch this. So once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump right into this. We have a lot to discuss, a lot of upsets happening, maybe even some potential roster changes that I want to be on the lookout for. So Apex Legends Esports just made this tweet 2 days ago after Split 1 came to an end, and we finally know the teams that are going to the playoffs. So they made this tweet saying, congratulations, you are truly a force to be reckoned with, Legends. We'll see you all at the Split 1 playoffs. These are the teams that actually qualified. So advancing to playoffs, as you guys can see right here, we have TSM in first place with 127 points, the fan favorites by far, showing up big. And you really love to see this because, you know, last year a lot of people were anticipating them to do a little bit better, I think, in the ALGS Year 2 finals, and it just didn't happen. So to see all of this finally come back around and they're popping off in Split 1 in a pro league, it's amazing to see. Congrats to them finishing in first place at the end of this split. They will be going over to the playoffs, XSET as well. And then you've also got the Guard, you've got Esports Arena, Luminosity, NRG, you've got 100 Thieves, HEC, Space Station, and the world champions Dark Zero did qualify just by the skin of their teeth, and they will be going over to the LAN. Now, also, there are some teams that are in the Pro League still. They will remain in the Pro League. One of these teams I want to mention is SZN. Now, this team is actually former XSET. XSET dropped them because they did not get an invite to the Pro League. They had to go all the way through the Challenger circuit. They continued to go through and qualified for the Pro League despite all of this. Well, XSET decided to not pick them back up regardless and went with a different team. And I guess fair play to them. They have a team right now that is sitting at second place, so I can't say that I blame them there, but Furia barely missed it, and they're going to remain in the Pro League. Optic Gaming, Complexity, MPS, SZN, BR Demons, G2, Tripods, CLG, FaZe Clan, ORN, and Oxygen Esports. There are a lot of upsets because when you look at teams across the board, like HEC, Space Station, and the Guard, I'm not saying that these teams are obviously good and sure they deserve a spot, and we know a lot of these teams are still going to make it. However, a lot of people were expecting Furia to make this qualification. Optic Gaming, Complexity, and even Tripods, maybe G2, FaZe Clan. A lot of upsets that happen here, and I'm really interested to see how FaZe is going to react to this. Will they bounce back in any way? You've got Alberlelli and Snipedown, two former TSM, pro team members that are now no longer a part of that organization, and now they're over on FaZe. Are they living up to the hype? It doesn't look like it, but are they going to bounce back? It was good to see that, shortly after this, Snipedown actually said no time for rest, we're on our craft. He was back to streaming, back to practicing. I'm glad that they're taking this serious. It is a good thing to see. And then we also had Fallout, one of the casters for ALGS, made a tweet saying if TSM, Dark Zero, XSET, or NRG win the Split 1 playoffs LAN, then Imperial Hal, Zero, Nocturnal, or Sweet Dreams will earn the title of best IGL in-game leader in Apex Legends. But if Alliance, Pioneer, Space Station, the Guard win, then Hackus, Nasky, Frex, Reckon solidify a top 5 IGL. Then saying there's obviously some contingencies here. Obviously, if TSM, NRG, XSET gets second with the most points due to match point system format, then it's not clear and dry. But generally speaking, I feel like these are S and A tier IGLs in NA. And honestly, you just cannot ignore the fact, TSM getting 127 points, first place, absolutely dominating the competition. Imperial House just doing an amazing job right now, playing at some of his finest. The entire team, honestly, just all coming together very well. Controller God, Verholst doing an amazing job. Sentinels, unfortunately, did not make the cutoff here, and they're going to be relegated back to PLQ. So it is interesting to see how all of these teams are going to maybe bounce back from this, and will there be any roster changes? I know G2 was an upset here. One thing that I definitely did want to mention though, Infam Central, absolutely amazing performance to Tripods. Nick Merckx is coming over from Warzone, not much experience in the Apex Legends Battle Royale pro scene, not much experience at all from the Apex scene. He made that switch not long ago over to Apex, and he has been popping off. I got to be honest with you, I was one that was doubting. I was like, there's no way this guy is going to just be that good, but they have done an amazing job. They tweeted this out. ALGS Split 1 comes to an end for the tripods. Shout out to the boys for giving us an awesome and exciting team to root for. Nick and Deeds, the first pro split that they've played, first season with this trio. Haters who said that we wouldn't be in the mix are all quiet now, including me. I gotta be honest, I wasn't a hater, but I definitely doubted here, and they definitely shocked, and I can't wait to root for them again because they're definitely the underdog here. Next split, this squad will be frying. And we also had Furia, his Watson, saying that he didn't play week 1 because unfortunately he was banned. And it looks like though he's the only mouse and keyboard that is playing right here, because if you guys look at the top 10 right here over on this ALGS stats from December the 16th, look at all of these controller players that are in the top 10. A lot of people are switching over to controller on purpose just for that aim assist advantage. We've seen Imperial Hal now, he's just an absolute controller main, an absolute beast on the sticks or keyboard and mouse, whatever one he wants to play. He's just all around good. Verholst, Imperial Hal, TSM, the top 2. You love to see it. And then obviously the rest of these guys are all controller except for his Watson that were in the top 10. It's actually insane to see some teams purposely picking their composition of team members and pro players by the input that they're playing. So if you're good but your mouse and keyboard, they might not want you because they might be looking for a specific controller player, which is crazy to think, in my opinion. I understand there's differences between controller and mouse and keyboard, and I'm not saying that one's OP, one's not OP. It's just weird to know that you're picking someone specifically, because you're wanting someone who can fry up close, who could play late game a little bit better. And so it's just weird to think that all of that is because of aim assist. So that's just the one thing that I don't really like about the entire situation. And then obviously the last upset that I really wanted to mention here, G2 was popping off in the esports arena tournaments. However, there wasn't like, an amazing competition that they had to go against over here. But to see them not make it as well. We also saw TSM throwing shots over here the other day saying, see you at LAN, Furia and G2 with a question mark, obviously because they did not qualify. Electroblaze saying, shots fired. And they responded saying, unlike G2's, our shots actually hit. So it's a lot of tension that's going on in the ALGS world, a lot of beef, and I really liked it. This is what is going to make Apex Esports, phenomenal if they can continue this banner, if they can continue these rivalries and all of the tension between the players and former rosters that are now going against each other. There's so much rivalry going on that I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see a LAN for Apex Legends. It's going to be super exciting, but let me know what you guys are thinking about all of the news and the Apex Legends scene down in the comment section below. We're going to cover some other regions like EU and all regions, honestly, with the Apex Legends esports scene. I just wanted to touch on the North America stuff that's been going on recently. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe once again, and thank you guys so much for watching my very first video over on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.